We have now a cup game against Utrecht. And unfortunately, we have eventually lost the game. Welcome back. Club 4, episode 7 of the wonderful Doleboy. You can see we're top of the bloody league. We're slapping it. We're still smashing goal difference as well. We're having a wonderful time. I will jump into our fixtures shortly. And we do still have Owusu and Van Buren. Neither of those have left yet. Few players that are on the way out. We're edging towards the end of December now. So we're not going to have any updates transfer-wise in this episode, but that will come next episode. But one thing I do need to do is ask if you like and subscribe. If you do me the favour, that would be great. And if you're enjoying what we bring in, then it's the least you could do. I have just noticed that Avadongo has got a 99% pass accuracy. I know it's because I actively tell them to only pass if they've got a pass open, but it's still a nice percentage to have. Our fixtures since you were last with me, we played as Vol. We then played Den Bosch, and we beat them 4-1. We lost against NAC, who were top of the league at the point. Top of the league at the time, we beat them. They beat us 1-0. An early goal, and then nothing else really happened. We beat Young Ajax 3-0. Excelsior 2-1. Young Utrecht, we beat them 4-1. Volendam, who are, again, another team that were on equal points with us at the top of the league. They were 1-1 draw. And we've most recently beat Helmond Sport 2-0. So between Akono and Owusu, our strikers are doing pretty good. We just are kind of a concern that I'm not sure Owusu will be with us after the January window. Our team for the game, we have Nijuez in goal, Seedorf, Avadongo, Van Buren and Kalina as the back four, Hall behind Klaas and Kishner with Hay as the playmaker, and then we have Akono and Owusu as the strikers. As we did, and as we have done, I think the last 2 or 3 episodes, I'll just show you that they're not interested. They don't want me to offer him a contract. Van Buren's currently unhappy because he wants to leave. And Owusu, while he isn't unhappy, he doesn't think the team are good enough, which is a shame. So if we can keep slapping this league and get promoted, hopefully we can get a new contract for him. But the both of them do actually have release fees. So Owusu's is ending at the end of the January window for 3.7 million. And Van Buren's, if I can find him, if you bear me a second, his is just 2.8 million. So there's no expiration date on his. So I might end up losing both of those for about 6.5 million. I think that adds up. Oh, we've got a highlight straight from kickoff. I actually went, ooh, in all seriousness. We beat their B team, Young Utrecht, 4-1, as I just said. I think with a brace from both of the strikers. So I wouldn't mind replicating that. It is good to see us in possession on this highlight, but we've lost it immediately. Never mind. Katabach to Leibold. Balls put down their left wing to Bastians. I'm not sure. I've moved our centre mid now to stay as a deep lying playmaker. I always feel that having them advanced and attacking, they kind of get lost a bit. Even the deep line playmakers getting lost a bit. Oh, we've given a penalty. Splendid. Carr is stepping up for them, and it's scored. So we're 1 minute 35 seconds in, and we are losing the tie, unfortunately. Kishner has the ball through the middle for us. I've just realised I should have used that tweak tactic with the extra man at the back. It's only just occurred to me. It's probably a little bit late now, considering we're already losing. Klaas has had the ball put over to him. Brilliant interception from their player, who it isn't telling us who they are, so I wasn't able to tell you who they were, unfortunately. Kishner puts in a cross from the right. Van Buren does win the header, and the ref seems to let it stand. It's 1-1. A random free kick arrives on the right. Kishner puts in a brilliant ball to the back post. Van Buren loses all the players and nods it into the empty net. Roughly 10 minutes left of the half. There's a throw-in for Utrecht on the right. Katabach has it now, all the way back to their goalkeeper. There's no pressing on the goalie because there's no real point. Owusu has kind of a little lazy press, but that's it. I'm slightly concerned that Avadongo's sat on a booking, as is Hay. And we do have Kalina really tired. I have no other left backs in the team. I was having to play like my fourth best left back before this game because Kalina was injured. I was kind of hoping that I could just talk over their goal and just pretend it didn't really happen. But Alexic has just broke the line. Avadongo was completely asleep to it. And he used a nice finish into the near post for them. I am making a sub at half time. I'm bringing on that left back I was talking about, Zakaria Amala. He's, I would say, a youngster. He's 24, so he's probably not going to be a regular starter for us. But he's going to have to come in. Selena is injured and booked. Probably see him getting sent off, and I can't really afford that. So we'll just make that one at half time. I've shouted at him as well. Hopefully that'll do something. Just coming towards the hour mark. There hasn't been any further highlights. We have had the better regards to shots. They have a higher XG, but they've also had a penalty. So I think we've had the better of the game. We're just unfortunate not to have anything from it. We'll see how this highlight plays out, and we'll make the remainder of our subs. So Amala has the ball on the left. Puts it all the way down the side to no one. No one there. No one even close. Which is good. Stage. I can only assume that fella's name is pronounced. Bastians. Back to Stage. Brilliant ball out to Estupinan. Katabach. Oh, it's nodded forward to Tigger. Oh, and Nihuis makes the save. Is that the end of the highlight? Am I just watching the goalkeeper walk for no reason? Okay, he's thrown it now. Okay, Avadongo lumps it forward to no one. Akono, brilliant ball to Owusu. It's through on goal. He's got past the goalie. He's equalised. It was a highlight. How exciting! You're just going to see me just staring blankly at the screen after the goalie makes the save. Beautiful. We'll watch the highlight again. Venbrink nods it back. Akono puts the ball through. Owusu's always going to get on that. He is a better player to play on the wing. He just is. His stats are much more suited out there. But I don't have any wingers, so it's nothing I can do. So if someone wants to take him off me for 3.8 million or 3.7, then go for it. Tom Hay now. We'll bring Castro on for him. We'll bring Class into the middle. And we'll move that to be a defensive deep line playmaker. And Hall, what should we do with him? We'll leave him as a halfback. We'll just go in extra defend. And I do still have one more sub. I'm going to bring Van Zupton on for Avadongo. Mostly because I don't want to end up losing this because I've lost the man. We're into the last 5 minutes of the game. There's a corner on the left. William puts it towards the near post. Castro heads it away. Out to Bastians on the edge. Back out to the corner taker. And Puertas outside the area. William's got it for a third time. Puertas once more. They're having me on, these are. Brilliant goal. El Argui. Too many vowels together there. That's just cheating. It's just very frustrating. There's no one even closing down. And your man's just took a touch. Passed it through the gap. Right into the bottom corner. I'm going to push this up to positive. Actually, I'm going to push this up to attacking and make our directness slightly higher as well. We'll take off early crosses. And we will stop playing so narrow. I don't believe there's any more subs I can make. There's only a minute left of the game. It looks like it's all well and done. That's frustrating. I think we had a good game there. I think we should have beat them. But we didn't. So let's just move on. Well then. We now have Venlo. I'm not going to call them VVV Venlo because there's too many Vs. Nobody needs them. Before this game, I probably should have said, but I thought, we'll skip through to it. I'll cover you on the next screen. Didn't. There was 2 points separating the top 5, I think it was. So as Roda and NAC have just played, and I think NAC lost. Oh, here we go. Roda beat NAC. So what? They were on 41. NAC were on 39. So there's 3 points separating them. Top 5 teams. There was a point when 1 point separated all 5 of us. So it was nice to see that spreading out a bit. Don't know why I've clicked on that. I went too far. I got distracted by the goal earlier when I was talking about playmakers and whatnot. Go away, Shard. Sold him. He's gone. Do you know what? I might as well show you now. He's popped his head up. He's going over to Volendam for 160k? I don't know. 100 and something. I don't care. He's not with me anymore. He's gone. Danda also is going to Heracles. And our goalkeeper that we signed on a free, Octavian Valcianu, is going to some random team for like 160k. So we're bringing in a little bit of money, getting rid of them wages. That's the main thing. What I was actually talking about, I'm intending, or I'm keen to have a look at, shall we say, maybe getting deep line playmaker on defend here. So he just kind of loiters, but he's less inclined to get involved in the defence. That's the issue. So I'm going to keep it as a halfback at the moment. But if I did the deep line playmaker here, obviously it frees up this guy. So can I click on him? It frees up this guy. So I don't know what to do with him then, because obviously I don't need a playmaker. I could make him a ball winning mid, and he just sits, kind of destroys stuff, maybe. I could just make him a centre mid on attack, or centre mid on just automatic, and he just does centre mid things. I don't know. I could make him just a box to box. I don't know. I'm inclined. Pop in the comments what you're thinking for those two positions. I'm quite happy with everyone else. I've even given my centre backs the rein now to be able to have some sort of thought in what they're passing, rather than just asking them to pass short and take fewer risks. So I've given them a little bit of sense. However, I am going to ask the goalkeeper to stop taking risks because they annoy me. The actual team will be Nichuis in goal, Seedorf, Avadongo, Van Buren, and Kalina. Klaas behind Castro, Kishner, and Hay as the playmaker, and then we have Okono and Owusu as the strikers. No other changes here. I am inclined to put in the run at defence. I want to make it slightly wider. Hopefully that will do something. Throwing for VVV. Oh no, it's for ourselves. Sorry, I got confused because blue at the top. I'd assume that blue would be us. Blue isn't us. Green is us. And the team playing in white are represented by the blue line at the top here. Makes all sorts of sense. Okono has the ball. Puts it back out to the fullback. Kishner, Van Buren. My thought in making the kind of width in attack slightly wider, so it's only a standard width, is that they'll be more inclined to use the wide backs. I don't even know what a wide back is. I'm pretty sure it's an American football term. Wide backs, the full backs, wing backs, whatever you want to call them, they'll be more inclined to use them and get crosses in. I was too busy confusing myself. I actually missed to point out that was exactly what happened. Galina puts in the cross to the near post. It's completely missed, and Castro comes through and destroys the net with a foot. That wasn't even close to actual commentary. It took me by surprise. What a goal that was. The first, 3 or 4 players missed it. Castro runs in, loses his man, and just bang, volley into almost the roof of the net. Beautiful. Inacio on the left. Nicholas, he's not messing about with that. Pick it up. I'll have that ball. Thank you very much. Are you going to take fewer risks now, goalie, since I expressly asked you to take fewer risks? That's exactly what he's done. Avadongo. Seedorf, he's got a man out on the right. There we go. Owusu's actually almost had to run into his pocket before he passed it to him. Seedorf's gone back to his centre-back. Hey, beautiful. Seedorf's got the air in front of him now. Are you going to use it? Come on, you can do it. Right, now get that cross in, lad. He has done. Okono! Oh, he's headed it over. It's now half-time. With us taking the lead, and young Ajax actually winning against Volendam, we are currently top by 1 whole point. Decker has a throw-in for Venlo. Plays it short to Rodic, into De Boer. Wonder if it's a relation to the De Boers, possibly. Decker puts it in. Gouda. I saw this fella when he came on, and I resisted my hardest to not make a cheese joke about it. And I thought, nah, it's fine. Scores against me. Livid. Wasn't even a good goal. I didn't fight very long. Oh, I'm sad. There's another throw-in for Venlo. It's at their left-back position. Sanusi. Nacio once more on the ball. I've just noticed the numbers on this shirt are like a really dark grey on a black shirt. It just doesn't seem like it's a good idea. I don't know how they're supposed to read it. De Boer has it. Plays it into Sanusi. Julio Vinicius. They're doing a nice little play. I'm a fan of their play at the moment. I'm not particularly happy that it's got Avadongo's given away another penalty. Avadonkey. I might have to sell him because I'm paying him $7,500 a week to give away penalties. He's starting to piss me off. I've got to be quite honest. Inacio, Nichuis has saved him again. Twice now, they've given away a penalty, and Nichuis has made the save. And I can't remember if it was in this episode. I feel like it was against Utrecht. I've forgotten already. It's fortunate for him that I've got the memory of a sieve. We're now on the 60th minute. Avadongo somehow has got a decent rating. Livid. Kishner's going to come off for Hall. We'll put Hay out wide, put Class into the middle, and we'll drop Hall back as the halfback. His rating's dropped, but I don't know if that's because Owusu and Van Buren are jumping up so high. Akono also is now 3.5 stars rather than like 3 or 2.5, I think he was. I am going to take Owusu off for Frankie, and I'm going to leave that third sub. Realistically, from this game, I just don't want to lose. We're away against one of the teams in the top 5, but if we can nick a win, happy days. Frankie scored. Frankie scored. How you put the ball in. 2 changes that I made. I'm just a bit good. I know my team. Unfortunately, I also know that both of my fullbacks are booked and tired, and I can only replace one of them. And not only can I only replace one of them, I'm not sure I've actually got anyone that can replace them on the bench, which isn't great. We're into the last 15. I'm going to drop the mentality just back to balanced. I am going to look at seeing if I can replace one of these fullbacks. So I know we haven't got a game now until like the 10th of January. So it's more just to stop injury. And I know Colleen has been tired quite a lot over the last few games, so I'll take him off again. And also what I'm going to do is just keep the time wasting up ever so slightly. Heading towards the last 5 minutes. I've paused up again because I'm going to go properly stinky now and just try and make sure we get the win in this game. There's nothing much I'm going to change really as to how we play. More just slow it down a little bit. Hopefully that'll do what we need. I'll drop us to cautious as well. It's on now the 90th minute. It's 4 extra time. Young have comfortably beaten Volendam. We're going to beat Venlo. Beautiful. We are now top of the league by 1 whole point. 3 against Volendam. Realistically, obviously I want to win the league, but most importantly, it's first or second. That's all I care about. So at that point, we are 3 points and 23 goal difference ahead of third place. As we did manage to nick the win against Venlo, I'm going to come back after the January window. We've already played Telstar, so I'll probably look at coming back for Almere. Maybe sneak in the Eindhoven game as well, but depending on how busy the window is. I don't want the episodes to be too long for you all. But I hope you enjoyed that one. It seemed to go almost too well. I know we got knocked out of the cup, but we played fantastically against one of the better teams in the country. They're currently 3rd in the Eredivisie, and if you look at them against the rest of the country, they are the 4th expected. So they're one of the top teams. I'm not unhappy about that one bit. So yeah, as I say, I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying everything that's going on. And I hope you'll click on the screen and go on to a few of the items that are on there. Thank you very much for your time.